YouTube land. Man, have I been busy. In fact, I stopped what I was doing out in the garage because I said I got to get in here and do something with all this stuff I've been recording. Because while I'm trying to get things done, I'm also trying to remember to grab a camera, shoot a little bit, take pictures, something, so I can put up a video and show you guys what I've been up to. So then I had so much of it in one file, I call it the YouTube file. I realized there's no way I can make a video with all these things. So I'm going to break them up into several different videos. And the first one is going to be called, That's Off My Bucket List. Well, I didn't really have a bucket list because I thought that's kind of depressing because the things I want to do, I know I'll never do. And you're not supposed to say that stuff too, because I saw the one thing where it said a lot of people will do those questionnaires on YouTube and Facebook with like what's your favorite color, where's your favorite destination, which in turn those are a lot of security questions that you get like for your bank accounts or for things like that online. So you're not supposed to use those really your answers of those if those are things that you've used for passwords or setting up accounts with any kind of financial or whatever. So yeah, so my bucket list is private, but I'll share one thing with you. I had where we go camping in Randolph, the gentleman who owned the property who recently passed away, God rest his soul. He was a wonderful man, and he would tell stories about his younger days, and one of them was how he and his wife would go to Louisiana, and they didn't go down on Bourbon Street like everybody else did and that kind of places. They got these private guide type people who would take them in a boat, and they would go up and down the canals and the riverways, and people had like their own, I don't want to say restaurants, but I guess that's the best way to call it, where you would pull the boat up to the shore, and they would have like a little rickety walkway up to their house, and they would come down, and you would order whatever it was that, they had like I guess a sign or something, they had handmade, and it would say, this is what they sell here, and you would order it, and they'd go in, make it, and bring it out to you right while you sat in the boat. And now we're talking, the man died, he was 84, I think, 86, and he's talking about back when, probably when he, 60 years ago. So I don't know if they still do this down in Louisiana, but when I heard him say that, I thought, that sounds so cool. And he said, basically, you kind of bar hop in a boat along the rivers, and the guy who's driving the boat, you don't have to worry about, he does all that. And you just pull up here and there, and you order whatever it is that they have, their specialty, and they bring it out to you. So anyway, having said all that, long story as always, and then, of course, watching, the swamp people, shoot 'em, Elizabeth, shoot 'em! Alligator became a topic, and several people in my family said, because some people in my family are able to travel places and try other foods and stuff, even gone to other countries, not me. And they said that they did eat alligator and blah, blah, blah. So the big kind of a running joke was, what does alligator taste like? Everybody has said something different. I've heard it tastes like chicken. I've heard it tastes like pork. Somebody the other day even said, it tastes like shrimp. We're like, oh my God, it tastes like shrimp. We really got to get some. So anyway, that was on my bucket list in my mind, my bucket list that nobody knows about. It was, I would like to be able to try like Louisiana food. And I've had... what's a gumbo? A friend of mine made me gumbo. Holy moly, it was so hot. I put it in my mouth, and it was like I seen like fire trucks and steam came out, and it was but it was so yummy tasting. So anyway, as I'm telling the story, a friend of mine sent out this message to everybody on Facebook and a messenger thing, whatever, that the bar downtown in Silver Creek, where I actually worked at 33 years ago. I was a bartender there. And I lived upstairs above the bar, and Josh was the little guy. And so anyway, they were having this thing called Fat Tuesday Gator Party. And I was like, what? And it said, there's going to be a 7-foot alligator. There's going to be crawfish. There's going to be like a little banquet full of Creole food. And so I got hold my friend real quick, and I go, oh my God, I got to go to this. How much does it cost? She said it's free. I'm like, how much better can that be? And so I was talking to the girls at work, and they were like, I gotta go. And they were like, where is it? And I'm like, because most of the girls I work with at the hospital, they live out towards Buffalo. Not many of them live right down in this area like I do. But anyway, they're all like, that sounds really good. Let's get a bunch of us, and let's go to this this gator thing. Let's go eat some alligator. Long story short, we all went down, and then later as I was going home, because I didn't want to have to worry about drinking and driving, because I had some alcoholic beverages. So I left at 10, but apparently more girls from work showed up, and they all had a fantastic time. They were dancing. Everybody was in the spirit of Fat Tuesday, and there was beads flying. And anyway, I'm going to show you some pictures, and I my take on the alligator, it tastes like chicken. It tastes like chicken. It looks like chicken. The meat is white. It's got the consistency of chicken. The only thing was this, he put, I want to say he put liquid smoke on it, and there was some parts of it had too much of that. For me anyway. And so when he was like, everybody's like, we're in line with our plates, and there's the gator, and the guy that had cooked it was like, had tongs, and he was like grabbing at it, pulling off chunks of meat and stuff. And some of it looked like this gelatinous shit, and I thought, I don't think we're supposed to eat that part. And if we do, I don't know if I'm not sure what part we eat, because nobody said this is the part you eat and this is the part you don't eat. So I grabbed a big chunk of the white stuff that looked like chicken, and then I grabbed a little piece of that gummy-looking gelatin kind of stuff, which, as far as I can tell, must be gator fat. It was disgusting. But the chicken part was, it was good. So I would definitely say I would eat gator again. And the little crawfish, you twist the head, you do that, and then really the meat was in the tail. You pop that off just like a lobster tail, and it's good. And so, and it reminded me of crab meat. That's what they taste like to me. They didn't taste like lobster. They didn't taste like king crab. It tastes like that other kind of crabs, the little round ones. Anyway, it was good food. They had jambalaya. It was hot, but it was so good. And they had some other stuff that I didn't eat everything that they had. My friends did though, but I had a good time. And so here's the video for what got that one off the bucket list in eating gator. I can't believe I forgot the biggest part of the story. The reason why it was free, all the food and stuff, was because they did 50-50 drawings and stuff like that to raise money. And so anyway, they were selling, sleeve of tickets for $5. I don't know how many tickets there were. Anyway, we were all like buying $5, so I spent $5, bought tickets. And who won the 50-50? Wah! Here's the thing. I always tell people stories about, on Facebook, people that can see what I'm saying. And I'll say something about what God has done in my life. And I know some people kind of like, look, she's talking about God again. But it's real. It's real. It's really real. And people say, oh, it's just a coincidence. Call it what you will. I say that when I'm doing things in my life I'm supposed to do, and I'm doing it right as I can, I get recognized sometimes by God. And he hears my wants and my needs, and he takes care of those things. And that day of the day of the Gator Fest thing, there was a sale in town on split chicken breasts. And I love chicken. I would buy chicken before I would buy steak or hamburger or any of those things. And I said, oh, it's 99 cents a pound for split chicken breasts. Man, my little chest freezer over there, I would love to be able to fill that up. And I said, well, I'll scrape up some money. I actually said it on Facebook, something about I'm going to not pay one of my bills so I can go buy some of that chicken that's on sale, because it rarely comes up on sale. Split chicken breasts for 99 cents a pound. Hamburger is like $3.89 a pound, and it's like half fat. So anyway, so I go to this Gator thing, and they call the number out of the ticket, and I'm like, oh, I got the first couple of them. I wonder if I got the next. And then when they ended up, the last number was like 7 or something. I was like, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I went, oh, I think I got it. And my friends were like, do you got it? I said, I think I do. And I said, you look at it. And they're like, it looks like you got it. So I go over where they were standing with the microphone, and I gave it to the owner of the bar, and he goes, you want it? And they're like, everybody's like yelling, yay! $100. So what did I do the next day? You bet your sweet booty I did. I went right down to that store, and I bought 10 packages of that split chicken breast that was on sale for 99 cents a pound. It was like, I forget how much it cost. But 10 packages of it. God is good and answers prayers. I'm telling you. It's true. There's the alligator. There he is. They were getting ready to put on the grill. There he is on the grill. There's another shot of him before he went on the grill. And there he is, all cooked. He's got a chicken in his mouth. These guys that were down there gave us some of these pictures so I could make the video with. And this was that was some of my food I was eating. That's more of the alligator. Look at that chicken in his little mouth. He's got little feet in there. They had Cajun pizza. There was the crawfish boil. There was jambalaya. There was some other stuff I don't remember. Like a taco, Cajun taco thing. I don't know what it was. But that was a yummy alligator, folks. There's us. Hi! We're drinking at the bar. Yeah. There's my money I won. 100 smackers. Woohoo! Thanks for watching.